Hello, good morning, YouTube live stream. I am on here to share about hip hop. See, hip hop is deeper than rap, it's deeper than music, it's about the message. But so many people are in love with the message that's promoting violence. Okay? So I am on here to share about the message in hip hop, the message and how the negative message can affect people, and people don't even see that. Is what they speaking ain't got no life in it. There is no life in it. A lot of young men and women think what they listening to is jamming, and it's not. There is no life in it. Okay, there is no life in what's being rapped about. Okay, there ain't no life in it. The message, the message. Okay, the message. Here we go. The message in hip hop lyrical content in the year 2025 in the mouth of these rappers, there is no life in what they're saying. There is no life. There is no life in what they're saying. Okay. And it's negative. They are a bad influence. Okay. The rappers today and the rappers from 1996, it's a bad influence what they putting out. It's not good. Okay. And in Proverbs 18:21, it says, the tongue has the power of life. See, Jesus' words bring life. John 6:63, his words are life. And the flesh counts for nothing. So in hip hop, it's bigger than rap. It's bigger than music. What the rappers are rapping out their mouth, no matter who it is out today, there ain't no life in it. There is no life in what's coming out their mouth. They speaking death. They speaking death into the ears of people, and people are in love with death and destruction. It even says in Proverbs 6:2, the Bible got a lot to say about the mouth. The mouth. That's what this is all about. This is bigger than hip hop. This is bigger than music. It's Proverbs 6:2. It says, you're ensnared by the words of your mouth. They ensnared by the words of their mouth. What they rapping about? Death and destruction, and they try to justify it. And the consumers, the people who listen to death and destruction, are in love with death and destruction. They think it's just a song. Nope, it's not. Nope. It's not just a song. It's more to it than that. It's like these rappers in hip hop are trying to convince people that they're something that they're not, just because they got the money and the fame. But this right here, what they saying out their mouth, they speaking death over our community. And in Proverbs 12:13, it talks about evildoers. It says evildoers are trapped by their sinful talk, so the innocent escape trouble. I'm praying for the rappers in hip hop in the year 2025 that are rapping about death and destruction and justifying it. And I'm praying for the consumer, the people who listen to it, who are being deceived. There's nothing in it. There's no life in it. What they saying ain't got no life in it. Here go life right here. Life is in Jesus Christ. And so many people are being influenced by these lyrics and don't even know it. It's bigger than music. It's bigger than rap. What comes out of here can get us in a lot of trouble. So I'm praying for the consumers, for the young man and woman that's listening to negativity 24/7. What you put inside of here can affect you. It can affect the way you think and act. Romans, let's go to Romans. Let's see what Romans says. Romans 6. Romans 5:6 says, offering yourself to sin as an instrument of wickedness, but rather offer yourself to God as those who have been brought from death to life. Offer every part of yourself to him as an instrument of righteousness. For sin shall no longer be your master, because you're not under the law but under grace, a slave to righteousness. What shall we say? Shall we sin because we're not under the law but under grace? By no means. Do you not know that when you offer yourself to someone as an obedient slave, you're a slave of the one you obey, whether you're a slave, whether you are a slave to sin, which leads to death, or to obey, which leads to righteousness. Be thankful to God that you used to be a slave to sin. So whatever you give yourself over to, And people who listening to these negative lyrics that's glorifying violence, what you give yourself over to, you become a slave to. I'm praying for the rappers that study getting on stage, rapping death and destruction, and the people in the audience who are being deceived. There is no life. There is no life in what they're saying. And there is no gangsters in hip hop. The people who already are living like that are on the run, or they in prison somewhere. The gangster lifestyle that's glorified in hip hop of being a gangster, being a thug, that life is no good. Being a player, a pimp, it ain't good. And that's the message that these rappers send out. They're rapping death and destruction, and then what they saying ain't got no life in it. But the consumer is being deceived, and the rapper is being deceived. So the message in hip hop lyrical content in the year 2025, there is no life in the mouth of these rappers. It don't matter how much money, how much fame they got, it's empty. But the consumer is being deceived. The devil is deceiving the consumer, and he's deceiving the rapper who is rapping death and destruction out their mouth. I'm praying that God's goodness and kindness and love would lead them to repentance. And it's bigger than hip hop, it's bigger than music. Right here, this getting us in trouble. It get a lot of people in trouble. So I'm praying for them that God's goodness and kindness and love will lead the consumer to repentance and the rapper who's rapping death and destruction and trying to justify it. Bye-bye.